It's a hockey stream as we celebrate 500 episodes of the VIG Lounge and this part one of a week-long 500 episode celebration. It's going to be the first of many times that we play NHL 26 as the Vegas Golden Knights travel to Orange County to take on the Ducks. Will the Golden Knights be able to go duck hunting, or will the Ducks fly their way to victory on home ice against the Golden Knights? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to the Golden Knights and Ducks here on the VIG Lounge. And we're underway. Anaheim wins the opening draw. Dumped into the Vegas zone. But gathered by Mark Stone. Stone had the puck and lost it. Tried to spring Barbashev. But that had nothing doing. Now Mark Stone looks for an outlet. Dumps it in, but I think this might be icing. No, Barbashev with the hustle beat out the icing. He tried to get a shot away, but he wasn't able to do it. And this is another grudge match, which makes sense divisionally. But I feel that the Kings, or the Golden Knights' biggest rival actually would be the Sharks. Not so much the Ducks. But maybe that'll change once the Ducks start making the playoffs. But we'll have to see. Be that as it may, EA Sports has decided that this is a grudge match, so a grudge match it shall be. Golden Knights can't seem to hang on to the puck in the offensive zone. And the Ducks will carry it out. Carried in now by Rasmus Andersson. Looks to get the first shot on goal, and it won't happen there. And Lukas Dostal will hang on to the puck and get the whistle. Took way too long to drop the puck there, in my opinion. That's why I lost that draw. I went too early, but it looked like he was going to drop the puck and then decided not to. Or it may have been she, but either way, the referee is against me on that one. Long drive, handled by Dostal. Golden Knights finally get a shot on goal. It may actually even be the first shot of the game. I'm not sure. Have to see once the scoreboard decides to show up. And a Let's Go Ducks chant breaks out here at Honda Center. Hurdle fires! Save made by Dostal. Then across, Hurdle scores on the rebound! Tomas Ninja Hurdle gives the Golden Knights the early 1-0 lead. Just like he victimized the Ducks as a San Jose Shark, Tomas Hurdle gets a goal against Anaheim. And Tomas Hurdle has a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. Golden Knights with the early 1-0 lead. Riley Smith carries in, tries to get a shot away. William Karlsson jumped in. Had a good shot there. Handled by Dostal, and then Lukas decides to get the whistle. One back by Karlsson. Big drive. Score! The shot from Korzak. And Wild Bill finishes it off on the rebound. And just like that, Golden Knights have a 2-goal lead. And William Karlsson now up to 16 goals for the third-line center for Vegas. I'm actually surprised that's not considered goalie interference unless... Oh, no. Puck hit him, and then Karlsson put it in and then bumped him after the puck had already crossed the line. There's Coach Q, who's not looking too thrilled right now. Q stands for question, as in questioning what he has to do to get himself back into this game. Golden Knights out shooting the Ducks 6-1. As we're a little over halfway through this first period. Anaheim looks to go to work now. And Jeremy Lauzon says no, knocks Strome off the puck. And the third line brings it right back in for Vegas. They have the most recent goal off the stick of William Karlsson. Knocked away, carried in now again by Barbashev. Barbashev knocked off the puck. Regathers, heads onto it, shoots, that's blocked. Very chippy in the Ducks zone right now. Long drive, easily handled by Hill. And the puck is carried right back in by Mark Stone. Stone with a shot, got his own rebound. And Dostal was able to counter that and make the save. Eichel carries out of his own zone, resets. Pass off the boards. And that is going to be an icing call as Jacob Trouba touches up with 5:33 to go in the opening period. Huge hit by Lauzon. I believe that was on Chris Kreider. And the Ducks win that draw. Golden Knights getting knocked down like bowling pins. But Mark Stone is able to come away with it. He'll get a shot away from distance. I think that clanked off the mask of Dostal. Puck brought right back in by Shea Theodore. Theodore trying to walk around everybody. Shoots! And Dostal had the answer for that. Stone with a shot. That goes wide to the corner. Hanifin delivers a body check. And the puck dumped into the corner. Another huge hit, but I think Frank Vetrano is a little slow getting up. Brett Howden tries to get the shot away, got it back, and then Dostal is able to hang on to that. 1:55 to go in the opening frame. As we highlight Lukáš Dostal. After giving up those 2 rebound chances, he's definitely settled in quite nicely, giving the Ducks a chance to stay in this game, at least for the time being. I love how they're showing shutout stats after Lukáš Dostal gave up 2 goals. Oh, that's funny. That's a bit of a gaffe right there. Maybe they dill a gaffe, though. I don't know. Oh, what a hit that was. And Kolasar was a little slow to get up. I don't know how that's not a penalty. He was hacking and whacking the whole way, but either way, here is Dorothea with a shot, and last second save there by Dostal. Here's the hit on Vetrano. Face-off win, and the shot teed up and redirected on the rebound by Karlsson to give the Golden Knights a 2-0 lead. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 11-3 in favor of the Knights. Hits a lot closer, 10-9. And Golden Knights with a pretty decided advantage in the passing percentage. Ducks, of course, killing it on the draw, but that's to the surprise of absolutely no one who watches this channel. No penalties to speak of as of yet, but again, very chippy, so we might get some 5-on-4 action at some point in the second. Either way, 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what this middle frame has in store, shall we? the Ducks win themselves another draw. Oh, and there we go. The Ducks get a power play magically. For boarding, I think, from Barbashev. Oh, there was a bit of an extra shove with a cross-check. Wow, I almost never get a cross-checking penalty. I usually am on the receiving end of those, but I talked about chippiness and a potential power play in the second period, and we get one early for the Ducks. Oh, look at this. Keegan Colasar, he's got short-handed and he scores! Keegan Colasar gives the Golden Knights a 3-0 lead with a beauty of a short-handed goal. $18:22 to go here in the second period as Vegas has extended the lead on a shorthanded goal. Looking for a second one. Shoots, denied. Where does he get rebound? And Ostal turned away Shea Theodore. As this Ducks power play looks more like a Golden Knights power play, even though they're down a man. Ducks finally get some zone time. And they won't find the back of the net. And Hutton will get the clear and send it all the way down into Ducks territory. Jackson McComb, U.S. Olympian. Noah Hannafin, also U.S. Olympian. Of course, I'm going for Canada. There we go. He sent some frustration with the Ducks, and Ryan Strome was all over Noah Hannafin. And a cross-check now for the Ducks. And we'll play a little 4-on-4 before Vegas gets an abbreviated power play. Ooh, ice cream. Golden Knights looking to have an answer here. Here it in. Dorofeev shoots. That's blocked. Rasmus Anderson got it to Hannafin. Golden Knights now have a power play for a little under a minute. Ducks clear it all the way into the Golden Knights zone. And the second unit is out there now for Vegas. William Karlsson brings the puck into the Anaheim zone. Lost the puck. Got it back. Tried to get a shot away. Now Marner's out there. And looks like Aiden Hill will hang on to that puck with 14 seconds left on the Vegas abbreviated man advantage. And the Ducks win that draw. And somehow nobody was able to get that pass. And they've iced it on the man advantage with 4 seconds left. What a disaster that is. This block. Both teams seem to have better chances shorthanded than on the power play. What a strange game this is. And the Golden Knights actually scored shorthanded early into the Ducks power play, thanks to Keegan Kolesov. Ducks look to bring it back in. Long drive handled by Aiden Hill. Passed off, a little bit of a risky chance, but it paid off. Mark Stone will carry in for Vegas. Spins off a check. Cuts to the net, no stall. Handles that with 12:14 to go in the second. Puck's carried in by Brandon Saad. Saad drifts and shoots, denied. Off the pad of Dostal. William Karlsson with a chance. Turned away by Dostal as well. Back to the blue line, Korzak, who set up the goal. And now he scores one of his own! Kaden Korzak is gonna snack because he gets himself a cookie. Golden Knights lead it 4-0. 10 goals from the blue line for Korzak. He's jumped up into the second and sometimes first pairing as well. But he is a third pairing D, so the fact that he's got 10 goals is amazing. And Joel Quenneville is beside himself at this point. With 9:58 to go in period number 2. Good, I got myself some rewards points. And now it's dumped in as the Vegas fourth line looks to go to work. Brett Howden went for a pass. It bounced off of Dostal and then came back to Howden. Pad save on that chance. There's a huge hit. What a save by Aiden Hill, probably his best. And he'll get the whistle on that one. What a save on a tic-tac-toe play in front. And Aiden Hill had the answer for that one. Jack Eichel wins the defensive zone draw. Gets the puck back. Carries it in. Go fire. Denied. Rebound! And Dostal will hang on, robbing Barbashev. Eichel lost the offensive zone drop. Delivered a pretty huge hit, though. Couldn't do anything with it. Here's Troy Terry. And now Barbashev gains the red line and sends it in. Left it on the wall by Anderson with a flyby, denied by Dostal. Barbashev as it loses it. Hannafin with a blast. And that puck goes off of Dostal and out of play. 4:25 to go here in the second period. Flyby by Hutton. Couldn't get it to go. Down now to Theodore. Knocked out of the zone. Theodore. Got it to Hutton. And up to Dorofeev. Dorofeev shoots, scores! Pavel! 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 Dorofeev. 40 goals in this playthrough for Pavel Dorofeev. He has been maybe not scoring every game, but very consistent this year, as you can see. And now, the Golden Knights are ahead by a fistful. And the quick release off the stick of number 16. William Karlsson won the draw and then gave it away. Puck's dumped in. This is going to be an icing. Thought it was going to roll in on Dostal, but it was not the case. Taking a look at Jeremy Lauzon. We know what he's good for. Oh! 4 hits already in this game. And that was a huge one right there. William Karlsson. Got it to Brandon Saad. Saad trying to get it to the front of the net. And the Ducks come away with it. Carried in for Lauzon. Lauzon lets it go. It's blocked to the corner. Tried to get the pass across, but it was not to be. But the Golden Knights extend their lead 5-0 after 2. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 23-11 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits, 21-15, favoring Vegas. Passing percentage went down a wee bit. And, of course, the Ducks controlling the face-off dot, to be expected. Each team had a man advantage. One team scored, but it was shorthanded, and that was Vegas, along with 4 goals at even strength. Can the Golden Knights close it out here in the third? Let's find out. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action coming at you next on the VIG Lounge. And we're offside. A little over 10 seconds into the third. One draw by the Knights. Carried in by Shea Theodore. Theodore stops up, fires, denied by Dostal. He'll make the save and hang on. As the first minute has not fully elapsed yet here in period number 3. Mark Stone retreating to his own zone. He didn't like the setup. He'll take that, though, for Shea Theodore. A lot of hitting behind the plate. Save made by Dostal. He will hang on with 18:05 to go. Highlighting Mikhail Granlund for delivering a hit. He has 5 hits in the game. Lauzon's got to get 1 more. I mean, this isn't a competition or anything. Ooh, hot dogs. Mark Stone drifts, shoots, denied by Dostal. Eichel fires and scores! Eichel motorcycle, and the Golden Knights have a 6-0 lead. "39 goals for Jack Eichel, one away from Dorothea. And I think that's going to be the end of Nostal, as Joel Quenneville throws his hands up because he honestly doesn't know what to do anymore. And it is Peter Mrazek gets tagged in to finish the game. There he is doing his warm-up. Wonder if we'll see any miraculous saves. For the Golden Knights, I hope not. Puck carried right back in by Mitch Marner. Marner fires, rebound for Pearl, he couldn't get it to go. A mush hurdle, but absolutely leveled in the Duck zone. Cutter Gauthier. Now to Terry. Pad save. Made by Hill. And a goal. The aforementioned Cutter Gauthier puts the Ducks on the board. It's 5-1. Carlson. Won it up to Smith. Puck carried right back in by Noah Hannafin. Hannafin shoots, trying to get it to go, but he wouldn't. But it wouldn't stay down. Oh, what a shot in front! Riley Smith has now returned us to our regularly scheduled program. Mr. Smith adds to the lead. It is now 6-1 Golden Knights. And a lot of these goals have been off of rebound chances. The first three against Lukas Dostal, and now that one. The first goal to be scored on Peter Mrazek. Puck dumped in by Hannafin. .9:17 to go as we look at the Ducks schedule, which I have no interest in whatsoever. That shot's blocked, and it rolls in on Hill. He'll make the save. 9:02 to go in period number 3. Point chance denied by Hill. Then it to Lauzon. The Ducks get it back. Now the Golden Knights have it. Up the right side, Eichel will dump it in. Collected along the wall by Barbashev. He'll go for a skate behind the net. Gets it back to Korzak. He couldn't shoot. That shot deflected wide. Tried to get it back to Korzak, but it was a duck in the way. And it looks like Anaheim is going to get another power play opportunity. And Jeremy Lauzon is the guilty party for Vegas. I don't really know. I don't think Lauzon actually tripped him. He was falling and then kind of went into Jeremy Lauzon's side. I don't really know what happened there, at least from the angle that I saw. But we'll try to kill this off. Looks eerily reminiscent. Oh, except Kolasar didn't score. Can you imagine that? 2 back-to-back shorthanded bids for Keegan Kolasar, and it would have been amazing if he scored on both, but not to be this time. Theodore tried to clear and he couldn't. Got it up now to Kolasar once again. Another shorthanded bid and a save made by Mrazek, excuse me. Ducks, second power play chance. Down to a minute. There's their best chance, and it's a save made by Aiden Hill. Puck sent all the way back down to the Duck zone. 49 seconds left. But a nice goal in front. And Alex Killorn adds to the Ducks tally. Now with a power play goal, it's 6-2. Or excuse me, 5-2. And just a nice pass. No chance for Hill on that one. Oh, sorry, 7-2. What am I saying? Good Lord. See? I've scored so many goals, I don't even remember all of them. 7-2 for the Golden Knights. I said 5. I was being generous. Let's say that again. And it's a 7-2 lead now for the Golden Knights. Almost 8! The Golden Knights get a power play opportunity now with 3:57 left in the third. Troy Terry with the lumbar to the lumbar. Doesn't like the call, but that's a pretty blatant cross check. Anderson lets it rip right off the one draw. Now Stone to the front of the net. And the Ducks will get the clear. Eichel carries it back in. And it's in! Each team has a power play goal! And the Golden Knights are on cloud 9 as Jack Eichel gets a second. Far side, a little help from the post, but it beats Mrazek. And every time the Ducks have scored, well, I shouldn't say every time, both times the Ducks have scored, the VGK have found an answer. It is now 8-2 Vegas. Noah Hannafin up to 41 points. 3:32 to go. And another one draw. As oh, shot rebound. Michael nearly got the hat trick. Giveaway. Ivan Barbashev. Will drift in and shoot. with a chance off the pad. A lot of hits going on here. Again, it's been a very chippy game through all three periods, but there's also been a lot of offense, especially off the sticks of the Golden Knights players. And there's a hit from Chris Kreider, who's given a hit, taken a hit in this game. And that's going to be an icing call. Touched up by Trouba. Yeah, I know. Most times the visitors, or most times when Jacob Trouba was a visitor, he'd get booed. But I think it's just because the Ducks have played so poorly that the fans are letting them have it in this absolute beatdown by the Golden Knights. Another icing call with 5.1 to go, as nobody can seemingly pick up the pass for Vegas right now. Puck knocked away, but it won't matter. The Golden Knights, on their second of a back-to-back, come to Anaheim and absolutely go duck hunting with an 8-2 victory against the Anaheim Ducks. Of course they're going to show a Ducks goal, though. There you go, show Golden Knights. Yeah, there, that's good. Here we go, Jack Eichel on the power play. Settles the puck down and whoop, just off the post and in. Showing Eichel again. Let's take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up for today. Shots on goal 38-27 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits 35-28 favoring Vegas as well. Faceoffs more than doubled by the Ducks, but we're not surprised. Each team 1 for 2 on the man advantage, and Vegas also has a shorthanded goal. Jack Eichel led the way with 2, but the Golden Knights spread the wealth otherwise with 6 different goal scorers in this 8-2 shellacking in Anaheim. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a satisfying Sunday, everybody.